Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City. I want to talk a little bit about why I only sell new construction for investors. One of the factors that seems fairly obvious if you're dealing with a lot of out-of-state investors that may be 1,600 miles away is that new homes come with warranties. And they come without being used when you first buy them. And so one of the things that can be important in terms of your long-term investment is the lack of maintenance that comes with that, where some of our homes have 10-year warranties on the foundation, 5 years on the heat and air, etc., and nothing has been used or worn. And so one of the reasons they do that is because of those warranties. Also the modern floor plans. But the other thing is, and this is the typical question, well, can I buy something existing that's less money? Now, that's a good question to ask. And, if it were true for me in terms of my business model, I would say, well, sure, let's look at something we can buy at $10 or $15 a square foot less. But the interesting point is this: I've done investment real estate in Oklahoma City for 30 years now. I've worked on a large scale with out-of-state investors out of California, out of the country, New York, Washington State, technology people everywhere for the last 15 years. And in the last 15 years, I've sold through our company over 1,500 rental properties in the Oklahoma City area. That gives me tremendous leverage with builders. And so here is simply how it works. And I've explained this before, but I think it's worth repeating again. I believe in something called the simplest solution is always the right one. So therefore, what I do is I negotiate directly with the builders, not off the MLS system, and I deal directly with you, the investor. Now, when I talk to builders, as long as they understand the time value of money, economies of scale, very, very basic but very important business principles, they understand how I can increase their business and how I can turn their inventory over greater, how I can make their bankers happy. And because of that reason, I've had situations where I've been able to put new construction into someone's portfolio for as much as $20 a square foot, cheaper than any other home in that neighborhood. Or dealing with a large regional builder, I've been able to get property under $100 a square foot, turnkey. That's including the fence blinds, garage opener, everything you need for rental. And so what is different about the business model that we've created in Oklahoma City is we've created tremendous respect among the builders that we deal with. We've been able to negotiate the right kind of prices for you. We've simplified the process. We've given the builders inventory turns. So in this particular case, I can show you that buying a 10-year-old home in those suburban areas is not going to be cheaper in new construction. Plus you have more maintenance and you don't have the warranties that come with new construction. And you don't have the buzz that people want to, I can buy a home built in 2019, even 5 years down the road. So it's important to understand that new construction, especially if you're an out-of-state buyer, but even if you're here, is the best way of going around the investment idea of building wealth, but it has to be done in the right way. We don't want you to pay a premium price. I see investors make that mistake all the time. I don't want you to make that same mistake. So if you're interested, get a hold of me. I'm Joe Pryor of the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.